Do you guys have any questions about how to deal with nervousness? Anything specific maybe that you struggle with that I might be able to help you with? No? Anything? Yes, Linda. Okay, so if you didn't hear that on the recording, what she asked was that she has trouble sleeping 2 or 3 nights before, and she tries to go to bed early, but she still has trouble falling asleep. So here is my suggestion for that. Do you exercise? Yes. That's my suggestion for that. That is the best way to kind of relieve stress, for one thing. For another thing, exercising is going to make you sleepy. It's going to tire you out. It's going to wear you out, so that when you finally do hit that pillow, you're just so exhausted that you just kind of pass out kind of thing. No, doesn't work for you. And then my other suggestion is to do some kind of relaxation things, like, for me, the thing that if I'm all stressed out, the thing that relaxes me is to go take a bath. A hot bath with some baby oil in the water and a good book, and maybe I'll add in a beer or a glass of wine with that, and that really helps to relax me so that I can, kind of calm down and let go of some of that extra stuff that's stressing me out. I don't think so, because I think if you're experiencing that 3 days ahead of time, I don't think you're going to lose it. The question was, it's converted to positiveness, so would you lose it? And I don't think so. I think you'll have to deal with it probably daily.
3 days.
Yeah, you'll have 3 days, and it'll just keep coming back. But that is getting the sleep, because then when you're exhausted after 3 days of no sleep, then it's really hard to deal with it. So I think if you can combat it each day, it'll help. Okay? Let me know how that works for you. You do. Tylenol PM. Drug yourself and go to sleep. No. I'm not sure. You need to find something that relaxes you and takes your mind off of. Another thing that I do is I'll go to a movie. Just 1 second, Allie. I'll go to a movie. That's a great escape. 2 hours. You don't have to think about anything. Yep. It's a wonderful escape. And it doesn't work for me if I'm at home. It's not the same thing as if you're in a dark movie theater and the sound is so loud and it just like takes you away and helps you to escape. So. Yes. Yes. And the other thing is to be practicing that visualization. When those nervous thoughts come up, and if you're starting to think about being nervous, think about how you want it to go. Rather than focusing on those negative thoughts, replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts as soon as they come in. My mom taught me a technique years and years and years ago, and it's that as any time a negative thought comes into your mind that you don't want to have in your head, you don't want it to become reality for you, because what we think about, we become. That's kind of a whole nother topic, but what we think about, we become. So if something comes into your mind and you don't want that to become reality for you, you say cancel, 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 and you immediately replace it with what you do want to have happen. Yeah. Very, very helpful. Okay, Allie, and then we'll go to...
Literally.
Oh, might help you calm down. That is also another technique that I have heard in all of the things that I've ever heard was laughter therapy. That's why when we're doing that deep... Yes, but not in a... That's a good way to stop yourself from laughing is what you're saying, yes. But laughter therapy can actually help relieve some tension. So a good comedy, if you go to the movies, if you go see a good comedy, that can be good for you as well. But if you'll notice when we stand up to do deep abdominal breathing, if somebody starts laughing and you all end up laughing, I don't mind, because laughter can kind of relieve some tension as well. I had one class we kind of tried it with, but it didn't work very good. But we had somebody would come in with a joke, and so every day before we gave speeches, we would have different jokes, and we would kind of try to lighten the mood and that kind of thing. It worked to some extent. I think the quality of our jokes were lacking, so if we had better jokes, I think it might have been better. Did I see a hand over here somewhere? No? No hand over here? Yes, yeah. If you can, for one, frame it for them in a positive way so that they're going to be interested in it. It's going to be really important to make sure that you have a good attention getter to really grab their attention, especially in a work situation like that where you have a captive audience. They don't have a choice to be there. They're not real thrilled about being there. They don't really want to be there. Give them a reason to listen to your speech. Yeah. And then also, if you are excited about your topic, it's likely to rub off on them. I tend to get people excited. I don't know if I get you excited about it. I tend to take people from feeling really about speech to, by the end of speech class, they're like, you know what, I'm kind of glad I did that. That was pretty cool. I like that a lot. And I think it's because I'm so excited about this. And I'm so just absolutely certain that you need to know this. This is important for you. You know, this is going to be good for you. And I communicate that to you over and over and over again. And so you need to give them a reason to listen and then frame it to them in such a way that they know that they need to hear this. And you're talking to them not just to waste their time and not just to whatever, but you know that you're talking to them for a good reason. That makes sense? I think that will make a huge difference. Okay? Anybody else? Those are great questions, you guys. Anybody else have a question? Anybody? Anybody? All right. Thank you very much. Okay.